If you clicked on this video, you probably feel like your to-do list is never ending. You write things down, but somehow you're still scrambling to get everything done. Sound familiar? Maybe your list is so long you don't even know where to start. Or you spend so much time rewriting tasks that you're not actually doing them. Maybe by the end of the day, you've checked off a few things, but the important stuff still untouched. And worst of all, you feel guilty. Like you should be doing more, but you're already exhausted. I get it. I've been there. The feeling of drowning in tasks, trying to remember everything, but still feeling like nothing is getting done. It's frustrating, overwhelming, and honestly, exhausting. But here's the good news. There's a better way. A system that organizes all your tasks, prioritizes them effortlessly, and makes sure nothing slips through the cracks. It's called the Running To-Do List, based on the Alistair method. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it to finally take control of your tasks and actually get stuff done. Let's go. We all love making to-do lists. They feel productive. They make us feel like we have things under control. But let's be honest, how often do they actually work? They can get messy. You start with a neat list, but by the end of the week, it's a chaotic scribble of half-finished tasks, arrows, crossed out items. Tasks can get lost. You write something important down only to have it buried under new things the next day. Or you keep rewriting the same things. Every morning you make a new list, copying over unfinished tasks from yesterday. It's frustrating and exhausting. And prioritizing your tasks is hard. Some tasks feel urgent, but they may not actually be important. And others can get ignored until they become a last-minute crisis. This is where a running to-do list based on the Alistair method is a game changer. It fixes these problems by organizing your to-dos in a way that can actually make sense. So you can track everything, prioritize easily, and stop wasting time rewriting lists. So what is a running to-do list? Imagine a to-do list that works with you instead of against you. That's exactly what a running to-do list does. Instead of a fresh list every day, you have one organized list that evolves as tasks move forward. You never lose track of unfinished tasks because they naturally carry over, and you don't have to rethink and rewrite your list daily. It's all in one place. Now, why does this work? Because it reduces decision fatigue. No more wasting mental energy figuring out what to do next. Plus, it keeps tasks visible. You always know what's pending without digging through old notes, and it helps you prioritize effortlessly. The most important tasks stay in focus and nothing falls through the cracks. Now here's a step-by-step guide on how to set one up. Let's set up a running to-do list. You only need a single sheet of paper or a notebook page. Simple, right? Step 1, divide the page into 8 columns. The 7 small columns are for the days of the week, and the last big column is for tasks. This is a place where you will write down everything that needs to be done. No sorting needed just yet. Now for the status, we're going to track our progress with simple symbols. So a little dot is to action, an X is for completed, a little arrow or a greater than symbol is to move the task to the next day or the week. A little dash is for things that no longer need actioning. If this method sounds like something that could help you, I've made it even easier with a printable running to-do list template. Grab it in the link below. Step 2. This is where we start adding our tasks, to-dos, events, bills to pay for the week, any other appointments. Now don't worry about ordering them perfectly. This list is flexible. Go through your calendar and write down any events, bills, and appointments for the week. Add tasks that you do on a daily basis or habits and routines you want to improve on. Next, refer to any other list or sticky notes you may have lying around and see if it has tasks you want to action this week. Then brain dump any other tasks you want or need to do for the week. Just get it out of your head and down on paper. Only write your tasks for the week on one page. Avoid carrying over tasks to a second page. This allows you to see everything on a single one page. And each day, instead of rewriting, just update the status or forward the task that didn't get done. Step 3. Assigning tasks for the week. Avoid assigning too many tasks for each day, maybe just 3 to 5 or 5 to 7. By limiting the number of tasks each day, this is going to help you prioritize what's more important than others. Plus, with only a certain number of tasks each day, it's a lot easier to get them done and less worry having to move incomplete ones to the next day. Now sort out the task with a small dot based on the day you want to action them. This will allow you to see how many tasks you've assigned for each day over the week. Now don't assign too many tasks on days that's already full or is your day off. And you can also batch the same tasks together on the same day, like answering emails or computer-related tasks. And finally, try and make sure to assign the most important tasks first at the beginning of the week, and then this will allow you to have room to maybe complete it if in case you don't get it done earlier on in the week. Step 4. Marking completed tasks. Using the key symbols we made earlier, once you've completed a task, mark it with an X. You can even use colorful markers to symbolize you've completed the task. I also like to cross it off once it's been completely actioned. It's a nice little dopamine hit, plus it signifies I no longer need to look at that task. Now, if you only have partially done a task, you can cross it with a diagonal line and then make a marking on the day you want to continue to action the task, whether it's the following day or later on in the week. Now, if you no longer need to do the task, then you can cross it off. And for the task you did not action, mark it with an arrow and mark the day you want to get it done. Now, as an additional symbol, I also like to mark events for a specific day or timed appointment with a bigger circle so then they stand out on the page, and those are the ones that are non-negotiable. That is, they necessarily can't be done on any other day. Now, if you are finding this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more planning and productivity tips. So why does this running to-do list work? Now, you might be wondering, how is this better than a regular to-do list? Here's why it's so effective. There's no more rewriting your tasks. It's going to save you time. Instead of starting from scratch every day, you just update your list. Clear prioritization. You're going to know exactly what to focus on. Urgent tasks stand out and nothing gets buried. Plus, it reduces stress and decision fatigue. Your list is always in order. You don't have to overthink what needs to be done. It's all right in front of you. Plus, it's perfect for busy women managing work, family, and self-care. Whether you're juggling career deadlines, home responsibilities, or personal goals, this method adapts to you. Now, let me know below if you're struggling with your to-do list and you want more tips. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now that you've got your running to-do list set up, here are a few tricks to make it even more powerful. Use colors. Assign different colors for work, personal, and self-care tasks so you can see everything at a glance. And pair it with a habit tracker. If you have recurring habits like daily workouts or journaling, track them alongside your running to-do list. And also use highlighters or sticky notes. Mark your top priorities so they always stand out. Now that you've got a running to-do list that actually works, you might be wondering, what about all the random thoughts and tasks that pop into your head throughout the day? Where do those go? Because let's be honest, half the stress of staying productive is just trying to remember everything, right? That's where a brain dump comes in. If you've ever felt like your mind is overloaded with too many thoughts, you're going to love this. In this next video, I'll show you exactly how to do a brain dump that clears the mental clutter and makes prioritizing even easier. I'll see you in the next video.